After 5 seasons playing in Carson, the Chargers have a new home, and it's the beautiful new SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California.
Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Chargers.
To kick off for the Chargers.
The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Michel, the ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
A play fake to Michel, now Newton.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Is good. Makes the score Chargers 7, Patriots nothing. Mike Badgley to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. Space to maneuver at the 40. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Nick Folk for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
The Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Sony Michel.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And this carry now is for yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Third down.
Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Melvin Ingram make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Well, you know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed. He's by himself, Keenan Allen. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll run out of the gun with Michel. And the ball is hit. Michel lost it. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
It was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down.
Not exactly how to banner start to this game. We're still in the first quarter. He's already thrown an interception, and that should have been the second one.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. To get this into the hands of Bird. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
8-yard pickup.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Michel, and very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, Newton. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Now Cam going to get this into the hands of Michel. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, Michel, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
A gain of a yard. First down, Patriots.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
At the 34-yard line.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 21. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
14.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis.
Newton's pass intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. We'll get that complete to Reed. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Joe Reed with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and completion of the play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Newton. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the second-year punter, Jake Bailey, on for New England. Deep for the Chargers, Desmond King. It'll be a 40-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. On second down, here's Herbert. He'll fire this one deep for it. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Allen! Austin Eckler. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
A gain of 2 yards.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
For the Patriots.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. John Simon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Third and long, it's Herbert. Brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, it's Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air again, Herbert. Got a man, and he hits it in stride. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
That's another.
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And it's picked up by the Patriots. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown.
Nick Folk.
Backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
I don't want to see what's up with that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me with the Jalapees. Barbados with the hustle package Distinctive destinations.
The Charger drive about to get going. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
That's good.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Austin Eckler, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
There on the coverage.
To throw again. Herbert going deep here for Allen. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. He was looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action. It's Herbert. And it will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken at the 18. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. Taken in the end zone. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Herbert on first down now. He's got a rifle one deep left side. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I'm sure that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big. But in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. He can run for it, and he will.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets to first.
Well, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's going to look downfield for Henry. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Down and 12.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. John Simon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, Job number one was getting a stop, wasn't it? So big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. On the handoff, it's Michel. And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
Sony Michel, the ball carrier.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
He completes it right side to White. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A big play there for New England. 47 yards.
1st and goal, New England.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. The shotgun snap for Newton. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Kenneth Murray in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Newton escaping the pressure right. He's Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that 1st down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the 1st down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Kelly. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
Taken down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Setting up the screen to Kelly. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's his 2nd and 10. Throw into the arms of Allen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
10 at the 44-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Again, Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly.
And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3.5 to get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight.
Now White lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
You can't afford to make any kind of mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
From the gun, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He will take this across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down.
That's complete to his running back, Joshua Kelly.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now it's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Herbert back to the air. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Herbert throwing again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Adrian Phillips there to knock that one away.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
The kick is, so it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
First down.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll run with White. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Newton able to get this to his running back, White. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 26. Newton on first down. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. They'll try and run it with White. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. James White with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Out of the gun, Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. And this one goes nowhere, losing yardage back at the 22. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He'll get that complete to Reed. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're going to pass here with Herbert. He's going to look downfield for Henry. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. That'll bring up 2nd down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert, he'll get this to Eckler. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. To the air again, Herbert. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Herbert. This is complete. It's Allen. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They get this out left, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown.
Touchdown.
Hunter Henry. Now on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Chargers 45, Patriots 20. Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
And they take a knee.
Today's final score, Chargers